including Daily Action Center, Reference System, Operational, or Archival, Chapter 11. 12. Get in the habit of eliminating paper and information immediately if not needed, or after the purpose has been served, Chapter 12. 13. Use the 10-step process to turn paper piles into files, Chapter 13. 14. Use the papers method daily, Chapter 14. 15. Design the paper management structure first, and then create the labels, Chapter 15. 16. Develop and implement strategies to help alter behavior and habits that will reduce your feeling of information overload, Chapter 16. 17. Implement file naming convention best practices, Chapter 17. 18. Implement version control for your electronic documents, Chapter 17. 19. Implement strategies to help you control email, implement a system to keep track of it all, and eliminate the vast quantity of messages in your inbox, Chapter 18. 20. Understand the questions you should ask and answer these questions before you purchase your next mobile device, Chapter 19. 21. Connect to your files and applications securely from anywhere via the Internet, Chapter 20. 22. Organize and share notes, thoughts, photos, and ideas in a way you can find them, Chapter 20. 23. Find out if a CRM is right for you and have all of the answers when it is time to implement one, Chapter 20. 24. Implement a disaster recovery plan for your electronic data, Chapter 21. 25. Use the Eliminate Chaos 10-step process as your guide to create the organized spaces you desire in your office, Chapter 22. Chapter 1. How long will it take? If I had $1 for every time someone asked me, how long will this process take? I might not need to work at all. In all seriousness, however, this question is almost impossible to answer definitively. My response is usually, it depends. Indeed, it does depend on 4 factors that I'll describe in detail later. I've always found it fascinating that someone can call and inquire about our services, explain in great detail the extent of the work that needs to be done and how long they've been working that way, and then expect what our specialists have termed the 4-hour miracle. If this work could truly be completed in a mere 4 hours, I can guarantee you that the individual would have already taken the steps to create these systems and would now be using these processes on a daily basis. But of course, it just doesn't work that way. Just as I was preparing to write this book, I gave a talk to a roomful of women business owners. The topic touched a bit on time management, paper and information management, and several Outlook tips that I guaranteed the attendees would save them time on a daily basis. A few days after this seminar, one of the participants emailed me and inquired as to how I could help her with her paper and information management systems in her office. She was embarrassed that she had let her office go, with stacks of paper and information everywhere. Since she was only a few weeks away from bringing some new employees on board, she decided she needed to set a good example in the hopes that her employees might also implement these systems and start being productive right out of the gate. I listened for quite some time as she discussed her needs, past challenges, and how she was thirsty for change but lacked the knowledge and ability to do this on her own. My team and I identified her priorities, to begin with paper management systems, and then move on to electronic information at a later date. As we continued to discuss her project in some detail, I began to visualize what I would see when I met with her a couple of weeks later. This time, my new client did not ask me how long her project would take. Instead, she told me 1 day. I was rather surprised to hear that estimate from someone.